In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to organize, edit, and delete files in HubSpot. Let's start by getting into the File Manager. From your main HubSpot dashboard, look up to the top navigation bar. Hover over or click on Content, then choose Files. This will open the Files dashboard, which is where you'll spend most of your time managing your assets like images, PDFs, and documents. Once you're in the Files dashboard, the first thing you'll want to do is get organized. To create a new folder, look to the top right corner of the dashboard and click on Create Folder. A dialog box will pop up asking you to name your folder. Type in a clear, descriptive name that will make sense later, then click Save. Over time, having a thoughtful folder structure will make it much easier to find what you need. Now let's move files into the right place. On the Files dashboard, find the file you want to move. Hover over its row and click on Actions. Then select Move. A panel or dialog will appear where you can choose the destination folder. Select the folder you want, then click Move to confirm. If you need to move several files at once, use the checkboxes on the left side of each file row. Select all the files you want to move, then click Move at the top of the table and choose the destination folder. This bulk move option is really helpful when you're cleaning up a messy library. Next, let's edit file details. From the Files dashboard, click directly on a file name. This will open a panel on the right side of the screen with all the file's settings. To rename the file, click the small pencil icon next to its name, type the new name, and save it. Use clear names that describe what the file is and where it's used. In that same panel, you'll see File URL Visibility. Use this drop-down to control who can access the file's URL. For example, public or more restricted options, depending on your needs. Below that, the File URL section lets you change the connected subdomain, which controls where the file is technically hosted. At the bottom of the panel, you'll see options to replace the file if you need to upload a new version while keeping the same link. If the file is an image, you can also click Clone and Edit to open HubSpot's image editor and make adjustments without affecting the original. Finally, let's look at archiving and deleting. From the Files dashboard, click a file name again to open the right panel. Scroll to the bottom and click More. Here, you can choose Archive to hide the file from your main view without fully deleting it. This is useful if you're not actively using the file but might need it later. If you're sure a file is no longer needed, click Move to Trash to delete it. For bulk deletion, use the checkboxes in the Files dashboard. Select all the files you want to remove, then click Delete at the top of the table and confirm your choice. By using folders, keeping your file details clean, and regularly archiving or deleting old assets, you'll keep your HubSpot file manager organized and easy to work with.